Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Yasmine Adzhani along with my partners, Laurensius, Erlangga, Putra, Aksami, and Siti, Halimah, Indrani, Anwar. We are the freshmen in Binus University majoring Business Law 2025. Today we are going to present the company culture to fulfill our final exam for English business presentation.
Regarding this topic, our presentations will take about 10 to 12 minutes. We will divide our presentation into three parts. First, what is company culture and why is company culture important? Two, different kinds of company culture and how is good company culture? The last one is example and influence of company culture.
Do you know the fact of the company these days? No? Let me tell you. 9 of 10 people were daydreaming on their meetings. 80% of them do not want to go to work on Monday morning. These are only two of the consequences of the bad company culture, because company culture can cause the bad productivity for the employees. That's why we need to learn what is the company culture. And let's move on to the first part, which is the definition of company culture. Company culture can be defined as a set of shared values, goals, attitudes, and practice that characterize an organization, or simply can be described as the shared and ethos of organization. Company culture is the way people feel about the work they do, what values they believe in, and where they see the company is going. Also, what are they going to do to get in there? Now, collectively, these traits represent the culture or a personality of the organization itself. After we found out what the definition of company culture is, now you must be wondering why the company culture is important for the employees or for the companies itself. Okay, there are three main things that directly affected with the company culture. The first one is the employees. Second, good relation, and the third is productivity. Company culture is important to the employees because workers are more likely to enjoy their work when their needs and their values are consistent with their employers. For instance, if we work somewhere where the culture is a good fit, we will tend to develop a better relationship with our other coworkers and we will be more productive.
There are different types of company culture. First, clan culture, a work culture in which members consider themselves a big family and are focused on collaboration. Besides, the leader in this work culture is called mentorship. An example of a company is Tom May. Second, advocacy culture. The hallmark of this work culture is individual freedom because you have to be willing to take risks, be enthusiastic, and be creative. The leader of this work culture is an innovator. For example, Facebook is led by Mark Zuckerberg. Third, market culture. This work culture has been criticized a lot because it emphasizes competition between employees, which causes an unhealthy work culture. The last one, hierarchy culture. This work culture puts forward structure, rules, and superior controls, which are considered important for employee productivity and company stability. Well, moving into what does a good company culture look like. First, a productive work environment. Serenity at work makes employee happy and comfortable. Second, honest and open communication. If the company can create this work culture, then there will be no unfair competition. Lastly, there is motivation and appreciation. Employees who have worked hard to achieve their target need to be appreciated. In this way, employees will feel valued.
Now. How the company cultures would impact the employees? Well, with the positive company cultures that owned by the employees, of course, it will help the company to continue to grow even stronger and survive even better during, whatever they're facing, those challenges. And it is scientifically and psychologically proven as well with the good company cultures. It will improve the employees' performances, which is which going to show a good commitment, with the team, good communication in the team, and they could even understand and envision the same company goals, and that just gonna help the team to run smoothly. And so the better the company culture is equal to the better employees quality that they have, and the better qualities of performance from their employees will equal to the higher chance or possibility for the companies even reach their success, reach their goals. So yeah, think win-win. And if it's the opposite, it's gonna be doomed. Everyone's just gonna struggle, failure on on our face. Everyone's gonna pointing fingers on one another, and etc. And if we could reflect on the good example of a company that good having this good company cultures is Chevron. Yes, that very well-known oil and gas company. Why? Well, simply I could say that they adopt the adocracy and family culture. They combine both of it. So the employees have been saying they've been really productive. They support one another. It's a non-toxic environment. It's a healthy work environment. They feel safe and comfortable to work there. Even the Chevron provide them with a fitness center with personal trainers in it. And also they highly suggested their employees to take a vacation regularly. And yeah, just imagine how supported and valued these employees are.
We already heard about the presentation that I and my friends present. Now let me conclude this whole presentation into three main things. First, the definition. Company cultures is a shared ethos of an organization. The second things that I want to conclude is there are four types of company culture: advocacy, hierarchy, family, and market culture. And the third, which is the last thing that I can conclude from this whole presentation, is there are three main things that can describe the good company culture. First, motivation, honest, and productive. Finally, we are in the end of the presentation. That's all that I and my partners can bring to this presentation. I apologize if there were words that are not pleasing for all of you. I hope this material can be useful for all of us. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.